A major milestone and an exciting new chapter for a brave young man from Fitchburg.
Jake Thibeault, the 19-year-old, has come a long way.
During a youth hockey game, Jake collided with another player, hit the boards, and dropped to the ice. It left him with 2 broken bones in his back, paralyzed from the waist down, and laser-focused on one goal.
Jake Thibeault's determination has inspired people across the country. When a hockey accident led to spinal injuries and the need for critical emergency care, he was transferred to UMass Memorial Children's Medical Center.
Growing up, I was always an underdog. Like hockey, I was undersized. Like I always had to kind of work a little bit harder. And I think that's kind of just trickled into this recovery battle.
I heard about him because my resident had called me to say that he came into the trauma bay and had the thoracic spine injury.
Jake's care team, including orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Michael Thibeault, immediately went into action.
The plan at that point is that he needs surgery, and then given the timing, everything, and the type of injury that he had, I decided that we should do it that night, which went perfectly fine. No issues. Got his spinal cord decompressed and stabilized.
From the skilled hands of pediatric surgeons, Jake was then brought to the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit, where a team of highly skilled pediatric caregivers was ready. In those critical first hours after his trauma, pediatric ICU nurse Barbara Farrington was there.
It's really important, especially if someone's critically ill, to be able to make a quick assessment of what's going on, where is the patient in this, where's their family in this, and what can I do to get them where we need to go. I feel like that's part of my job, is to make that connection with my patient and let them know that, you know, I'm your person. Here I am.
We see families when they're at their worst. We see families when they're going through very difficult times. And what I'm really proud of is not just what our team does, but how they do it. We're the only pediatric center for miles for pediatric emergency room, for pediatric trauma, for pediatric intensive care, for newborn intensive care. But for us, it's about every individual family that comes through, doing the best we can for that one family.
I got to send Jake off to Spalding that day. He left us, and I had said to his mom and dad, please stay in touch, I want to see how he does. And so to finally see him not in a hospital bed, it was so exciting. Taking care of Jake just really showed me like why I do what I do.
You know, in the lowest moment, I think, of my parents and myself and my brother, we kind of just were lost, and to have that support, these 2 individuals, you remember the people like that.
Jake's pediatric care team continued to follow his recovery as he took these incredible steps at his high school graduation.
Jake Morris Thibeault.
Through the whole journey, I find like you need those milestones, and that was a huge one. That felt really good.
So I watched his graduation, which he probably doesn't know, but I was watching from afar the whole time. And so it was really awesome to be able to see them and give them a hug and say, you know, I'm so proud of you, and you know who you are as a family, and what you've done so well.
What we've tried to do at the Children's Medical Center is create a core of expertise around all aspects of the care of kids and adolescents and young adults. Not only are people really skilled and have great expertise around pediatric care, but they're really passionate, and they bring compassion to the bedside and really keeping kids at the center of all that they do. We hope we never see you, your kids, or your grandkids at the Children's Medical Center, but when your families in Central Mass need us, our caregivers will be ready to respond with skill, expertise, and compassion.
The end goal isn't necessarily to play college hockey or beyond. It's now to walk, which is, when that day comes, it's going to be greater than anything. The most simple thing I can say is thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to fight the fight.